Chris from Temps here with a look at some gaming here on the Asus Transformer T100HA. This of course is the Cherry Trail version and it has 4GB of RAM, this particular model that I have here. I'll just quickly show you my settings before I search for a game. So I'm going to run it with the lowest settings here and 1280 by 768 there for the resolution, okay? The frames per second are going to be up here on the top left hand corner there, just like all my other videos. I'll just go and have a look now and see how the Dust 2 map runs. Alright, so just with a knife can be pretty hard until I can get a gun. The frame rate wasn't too bad there, but it is dipping down, you can see, into the, well, it was into the lower 20s there. Oh, I didn't stand a chance there, did I? Ah, oh, not that I normally stand a chance. Wow. Ah, oh, everywhere I spawn there's just people killing me. Yep, I suck. Wow, big lag there, big bit of stutter. Oh. Alright, I think that's enough there of Counter-Strike. Global Offensive there. You can see that it's running okay, semi-playable kind of frame rate. But really dipping down a little bit too low there at times. On to the next game. Now look at Dota 2 here, just playing against bots. Now I'll just quickly show you my settings. They've changed the menus here again. Okay, so video settings, just going to go here with the fastest rendering here, basic settings. It's using my current resolution, so that's 1280 by 800. The monitor's resolution, so the native resolution there. I doubt dropping it down to 768 is really going to help from 800p, sorry. So just a quick scroll around the map here, that seems fast enough. And we'll see how things go with bots, lots of bots on the screen. No doubt really slow down a bit. Not too bad. I mean, you can get away with a lower frame rate here on a game like this. It's still playable, definitely playable. So that's Dota 2 there, on to the next game. Skyrim's the next game here I'm going to test out. These are the settings I'm going to use here. So 1024 by 640, and that is the lowest resolution it's going to let me use here, and then low settings. So this should hopefully run okay with playable frame rates. Let's have a look. Oh, that's not a good sign there. Doesn't want to start. Try that again. Oh dear, I'm going to have to try this in window mode, it seems. So it needs to run in Windows mode here, otherwise it was just crashing all the time there. So just in Whiterun here, average kind of frame rate there, mid to low 20s. Have a close up look at this guard here. And let's see if I can go in one of these buildings here. So as expected, indoors here, the frame rate hasn't improved there. So I just travelled over to Riften here now. See, down to 15 frames a second there, not really ideal. And just have a look and see how low that's going to get if I cause a bit of trouble here. Wow, down to 5 frames per second there, so very laggy. Not playable there when there's a lot of action. And all the spells and everything, slowing that down. Alright, so on to the next game now. Now a quick test of Team Fortress 2 here. I've changed the aspect ratio to 4:3 to allow me to get this really low 640 by 480. Hopefully that's going to make this game really playable with that low resolution. And the advanced settings here, I'm just going to put everything here onto low and then jump into a game and see how it runs. So shaders, everything simple, high dynamic range, multi-core rendering, I'm going to enable that. And everything else is low there. Okay, so at this resolution, yeah, the frame rate is really good so far anyway. Yeah, it didn't take me long there to die, did it? Straight in and dead. But you can see it's dipping down to mid-20s there actually, even with this low resolution. Still seems reasonably playable though. And dead again. So that's Team Fortress 2 there. You can see it's relatively playable there on that very low resolution. But I do think you'll be able to game on that. Down to 24 there, but no, it's good enough. And finally some Call of Duty Modern Warfare here. Modern Warfare 3, sorry. That's all I've got time for, but I will show you the settings here. I'm going to run it, and well, I can't actually change the resolution there. It'll let me at this stage. I'm going to run it with 720p to see how that runs it. And the settings, advanced video, should everything be on low here. And just change a few of those settings. Shadows off and keep the rest on. So automatic image quality, it's not going to let me change that at this point. Let's see how that runs. You can see frame rate again up here, of course. 28 frames a second down to 21 there. Perhaps I need to lower this down to 800 times 600. Doesn't seem too bad. Oh, what a bad shot. The mouse sensitivity is just over the top here. Alright, where's that helicopter? Where's the chopper? Ah, and dead. Seems to be semi-playable at that resolution. I probably do need to lower that down. Would definitely increase your frame rate. How much? I'll just have a look now and check that out. And unfortunately, it's not letting me change it for some reason. Haven't actually come across that before, probably because it doesn't want me to go any lower than that due to the aspect ratio, I would say. So if I see if I can just run around and see how fast that runs. I'm having some mouse lag issues actually. I'm not too sure why. Horrible recoil on that. I should definitely not be firing. Oh, dude, I know. Yeah, I'm having some mouse issues here as well. I don't know what's going on, a bit of lag there. And did, of course. Okay, so that's a look there at gaming. Just very quickly, I know I completely suck at the games. There's no need to comment on that. It's just horrible gameplay. But that's not the idea. The point is just to see what kind of frame rates we're getting here. I'm not trying to show off any pro skills or anything that I clearly don't have. So we have a look at temperatures. And let's have a look and see. Did it throttle? It did. Look at that. You can see right here. Yes and yes. Thermal throttling. And it got up to 85 degrees and temperatures right here. So that is only like 1 degree less than what the X98 Pro got up to. So Cherry Trail is definitely a hot little chip there. No doubt because of that extra graphics cores that it does have. Those extra executional units are definitely increasing the temperatures there. So performance was, I'd say, a little bit less actually than Tech last what I've tested out, and definitely less than the Atom X7 that I tested in the Surface 3. Thank you for watching this video here. I'll have a few more up and coming and a review video very soon, so do keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching. Hopefully see you in those videos.